yourself. Ready to step up, step up.
You gotta support those who support your vision and your direction.
Acknowledge yourself.
It's about being unapologetic and being empowering where you need to be.
You want answers? Acknowledge yourself.
You gotta believe God's strength gives us strength.
Yeah. Acknowledge yourself.
Believe that your experience is your testimony.
Yes, sir. Our own mind has to be changed. We have to change our mind.
Welcome everyone to the Unconcealed Live Talk Show with yours truly, Mr. Nath. And of course, this show is brought to you by Unconcealed, Shadowbolts Radio, and of course, can't forget about Rebirth Inc. We in the building. This is what we're doing right now, y'all. So, today, I want to say, first of all, happy Juneteenth to everyone. I need everyone to understand what Juneteenth is all about, our freedom as African Americans in this country. It's very imperative that we understand our past to know our future. So I want to, again, say happy Juneteenth to everyone. And if you need a little more information, go to our website, www.shadowworlds, that's with a Z.com. You can check us out, rebroadcast shows and stuff that we're doing. So today's show, we're going to talk about empowerment in business. And I want to bring on two gentlemen. I think it'd be appropriate to kind of let them explain themselves to who they are. And we're just going to have just a dialogue. And it's about empowerment. It's about going forward. So at this time, I want to bring to you the one and only TRRansformation out of Louisiana. Come on, guys. Where you at?
Good morning.
Good morning, fellas. So before we go any further, I need you gentlemen to introduce yourselves to the audience and explain the name. Now, the name is real unique and different, which I'm glad that you did that. So kind of, we'll turn it over to you guys.
Yeah, no problem. My name is Randy. I'm on the phone with right now. I'm in my business partner, Ramon. Name of our organization, I apologize, company is Transformation. Spelled with 2 R's. When you do see it on the website and our social media, it's for Randy and Ramon. It's not a typo. A lot of people think that it is. We really love fitness. We really pay attention to it. We think it's vital to your health and your well-being, and also an intricate part to your family. You can't be the dad or the father that your wife and kids are looking for if your health is not, up to par. So we don't talk it. We walk. We are actually in the parking lot at the gym right now. We've been here since 6:30, so we just had about a 2-hour, a little bit better than 2-hour session before we got on the phone with you. We really want to walk.
Yeah! Nice. See, you guys already, you got me. You said you were working out. See, myself, those who know me, I'm also, I guess I would call myself a gym rat at this point. My friend says I'm always going to the yard. It's like a jail term, but that's his joke. God rest his soul, Mr. Mike. I'm not in the yard, man. I'm putting in this work in.
Yes, sir.
That's right. So, I'm glad you said lifestyle. With Transformation, I like the concept, and I love how you guys have really got creative with the 2 R's. And you said lifestyle. Now, you guys walk the walk, you talk the talk, and you're saying to lifestyle. Would you say anybody that's getting into working out and stuff like that and exercising, it is definitely changing into a lifestyle? Would you say that from your experience?
This is Ramon Winfrey. I used to play basketball growing up. I pretty good growing up in high school, college. And after school, I blew up. I got 275, 285, started in that range. And
wow.
I got to looking at pictures. Tell the truth, I started looking at pictures and seeing how I used to be. I didn't feel my best. I guess I thought I looked okay, to tell you the truth, until I looked at some pictures. And I realized that I got out the way, and the way I was going, I probably wouldn't be here today to talk to you But I ended up losing. I lost over 100 pounds. And
wow, phenomenal.
I got back to working out and running. It is a lifestyle, and I think that you need it. And us as black people, because we used to, I hate to say it, we eat wrong, fried food, pork, and I think it's a limit to, what we have to do. I think a lot of people eat to get full. To just keep eating till they can't eat no more, and I think that's the problem. That's one of the problems right there. But it's
right.
I think that a lot of stuff is passed down. A lot of stuff people put in foods now too. It's a complex thing. But working out, it's a necessity, and it's something that you need to be doing at least 4 times a week. I never miss a day, so I go every day. But okay. I don't like to. I don't like to scare nobody off by saying you got to go every day, but I think once you go and you start seeing results,
become addictive.
Yeah, it's addictive. You're not gonna want to.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not gonna want to. Diabetes and heart. Diabetes and heart problems running majority families, and when you're active, you can get away with all that without no medicine. You can change the whole game.
Definitely.
Without a pill, without a high blood pressure pill, without anything. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me ask you now. You guys are definitely walking the walk with your exercise and what you're doing. How did you guys come together to form Transformation? How did you guys come together?
That's a good question. Everything that we've done, from the name, from the clothing idea, was actually was given birth at the gym. We was actually working out before. Later on us, Ramon and I have been knowing each other since we was 11, maybe 13 years old. So we have over 30 years of friendship. So getting together to talk about anything has never been an issue. But just one day we was in the gym and working out, and I was like, man, we keep on doing this, our body gonna slowly transform. And then, just over time, we really believe that this is not a microwave type situation. We know it's going to be an uphill battle, and we're cool with that. So when I told him, our body going to transform, and then that's how the name came to be. Of course, a lot of people use transformations from hashtags, just regular conversation. But we decided to put the 2 R's on there at the beginning to represent, of course, Raina and Ramon. So that's where it came from, actually at a gym doing one step one time.
It's funny that you said that. Let me not say funny, but just that I think it was destined for you guys to come together because you guys are both in the gym looking to do your own respective transformations, and it's just crazy in how you guys just came together. Like this was meant to happen. I mean, would you say it was like natural when you guys came together? It just felt like it was right. Like this had to happen.
Yes, since the first day, even before we even came up with the name, when we was working out, everything flowed. I think when we get in the gym, when Rand and I get in the gym, we maybe get in the gym at 7, and next thing you know, it's 9:45, 10 o'clock.
What?
And we really, it's crazy because, there's not too much of talking. It's sit after sit, and we going at it. It's not no sitting down, talking, and nothing like that. It's
earphones and a playlist.
Yeah, earphones, yeah. Some beats, earphones, playlist, and we getting right after it.
Right.
It flowed ever since,
from the beginning.
From the beginning.
We didn't have a name at the beginning. We didn't have a concept. We were just calling each other up and just say, meet each other, at the gym. Ramon works shift work and I work day work, so we basically we worked around that. We made a way, around that plus family, and the more we went, the more we were liking it, working through the soreness, working through the pain, and again, all that was just from the gym, and all that just from the mindset of understanding that we want to be here to see our kids walk the graduation stage, get married.
Yeah.
We want to see 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old.
Yeah.
All those things are possible, but you just got to have a mindset. You got to keep forward, you got to keep pushing. And honestly, we do have our days where we don't want to something. We still go. Yeah. We do have our days where, let's just say 4th of July is coming up, and you get a little bit too much potato salad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's it's not always perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you stay diligent and stay focused and understand that we have people who we have probably inspired that we know nothing of. So but not only do we have to walk their walk, we have a brand and a label that we have to keep. We got to hold that to a certain accountability also. So it's a challenge, but we love it. We really do.
That's what I'm talking about. Perseverance, brothers. Perseverance. I'm loving it. So let me ask you, let's talk about the product now, the brand. Now, we have the activewear apparel brand. Yeah. Now, Transformation, is it more of an activewear as far as apparel, or is it more just a movement? Is it a combination? Kind of let the listener know, because right now I'm interested, and I really want some of this gear. If you got some, so can you tell us a little bit about the activewear?
It's a combination of both. We cater to women, but we have men
t-shirts,
hoods, tees, sweats. But it's a combination of both. And for the activewear, we would love for the women to use it while they're working out. But if they're not into working out, it's equipped to just be leisure wear.
Right.
And it stands time. It's real nice. We have real nice stuff.
Very, very good quality.
Very good quality. We have bags. We have fanny packs. We have tanks, resistance bands, performance jackets.
2-piece set, 3-piece set.
Yes, we have all that for women. And
very reasonable prices also.
Yes. And
now, before you kind of go on, you said something about women. Now, why? Now, we all know women love to shop. Not stereotyping, but women are some of the top, if not the top supporters in buying products. And is it because you guys know that already, or you just want to kind of appeal a little bit more to the women?
Both. It's a little bit of both, because we know that the women they tend to buy.
Women like to look good inside the gym.
Yes, and women love to look good.
Guys, a guy will put on a t-shirt, shorts, mix, max, stop. They don't really care, about women like to go there and look cute, look cute, be cute, walk out cute.
Yeah.
And
we
understand it, and our wives help us with those, color variations or, do's and don'ts. And they'll tell us quick that women don't like such and such. And being the guy, we be like, why women don't like this? Because we looking at it from a guy point of view, but we have our wives to tell us, no, women is not going to wear this. So we put some things on the shelf, we take some things off the shelf. But the women definitely show us love, and we understand that, and that's pretty much our core market.
We look at the market in different brands that's really, really out there. We look at, we take a look at and see what's popping with them. And we go from there. We kind of do our homework with different things with that. But it's definitely, the why is the first and foremost, and then after that, customers and family members, and looking at other websites and looking at other people that's big enough that's doing the same thing. And we go from there. But we get our own niche. We never try to bite off of nobody or nothing like that. We have our own niche. And we always look for, all our stuff is just the best of quality. That's what we look for from the jump, quality.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, you guys, how long you been doing this? And I guess when you guys finally getting started, now you may have some other people, young people listening to this podcast, entrepreneurs, in, I guess, the manufacturing of it, the product, developing the product. How do you guys go about that? Because some people want to know that, because you guys really are taking pride in I guess, the merchandise that you have. How do you guys get that product together? How do you get that whole process together?
Well, sad to say, we got burned a couple of times.
It was a learning process.
Yeah, the learning process. We trusted a couple of people to get some. We sent money to get. We thought and they was way off. They said they was going to do something for us, and then when the product came back, the product wasn't that, and we spent a lot of money. We lost a lot of money. on it, and we couldn't get the money back. You know, a lot of stock.
You have to do your homework.
Yeah.
You have to do your homework. You have to reach out to people. I would say network. Definitely network. There's someone out there who would not mind showing you the ropes. You just can't be scared to ask questions. And that's what's one of the things we have to understand. You have to do your homework, YouTube, Google, friends of yours, if you have any, that's pretty much doing the same thing, if not something different. Is to connect you with vendors, connect you with manufacturers, connect you with people who have things, maybe locals, that can get it faster for you. It's going to be a trying situation, and you're going to bump your head a few times. Sure, you're going to bump your head more than you want to, but that's part of the process. We said bump our head today on a few things, but it is what it is. It's part of the business, and we understand it.
And another thing too, one thing I can tell someone who's just getting into the business and wanna if they want your business, they'll send you a sample. They won't ask you for lump sums of money. When they ask you for a lump sum of money from the jump,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do not do that.
That's
good advice.
That's one of the biggest scams they got out here. Then they ask you for a lump sum. Unless you right there throughout the process, you can go touch them anytime you want to. You can go to their business anytime you want to walk in their business. But if you're away from them and they ask you, oh, send me a lump sum, I'm going to do this, don't ever do it. Don't do it. So, because if they want your business, they'll send you a sample. They'll send you a sample and they'll let you see what they'll do for you. And then you can go from there.
That's some strong advice right there. Now, we're talking about the manufacturing part. We're talking about the bumps and bruises that you guys have gone through, obviously. I think the big thing, I know from my experience and then talk to other people in the industry as far as, merchandising and apparel, how do you guys keep your stuff in state and, within inside the United States, or you have to go out of country to, get your product? Because that's a big debate right now that's going on about either keeping things inside of this country or getting stuff done out of country. I mean, how do you guys, are you guys dealing with in-state, out-of-state?
Yeah, we do both. In-state and we go out-of-state, and for some, we go out of the country. And that's where we got burned, out of the country.
Right.
You need to talk about that, brother, because I've heard the same story by many people in the merchandising. Yeah, you got to share your story about the out of country.
A lot of well, I can tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people from PAC, they vie for, they'll see what you're doing. They vie for your business, and they'll say this and say that, and they'll send. They're not gonna send no samples, but they'll ask you for a lump sum. Not just us. When we first started, we thought it was okay, and they sent the stuff, and it never was right. Never was right. Quite right. Never. And one of the last times we said, we're gonna give you a chance one more time, and it was for quite amount. It's a big amount, and they sent it, and it was terrible, man.
Yeah, either the logo from the center, it was terrible. The material gonna be real thin. The tights are see-through. Women don't want see-through tights when they doing squats or bending over. They don't want their underwear showing. So we had merchandise, man, in boxes that we didn't. Honestly, it's so bad we didn't want to give it away because our name is on it. We threw it away.
Good point. Excellent point.
Yeah, we threw it away.
Excellent point.
Away. And it was I don't know. It was. I was upset about it because when I called, it was like they couldn't refund the money, and they couldn't do that. But the crazy part about it, a lot of them down there, they're family members. So if they don't reach out to you, somebody else will reach out to you that's affiliated with them, and they'll try to run that type of. You just gotta know what you getting into. When you're dealing with that, there are some vendors from China that's always been on the up and up with everything. If they mess it up, they send it back to you for free, which that's what we experience. And the local people here, everything's been good. It might be a little higher, but you don't have to worry about everything is good.
We definitely shop for price.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, fellas. Now, you said something that I had to, I'm taking notes. You said about not giving out a bad product in your brand. And because transformation, you guys are taking pride in your brand. Can you kind of let some listeners know why you take so much pride in your brand? Because I think people need to understand in business, your brand is a representation of who you are and what you're about.
Definitely.
Whether you're going to do business. I mean, can you kind of explain why that's so important to you guys? Because I want the audience to understand that the product that you're putting out, who you are, is a part of who you, as far as the whole entity of the business.
I think, well, we like nice stuff. And we look for when we buy clothes, growing up, and as of right now, when we buy clothes, it's nice clothes. And what we put out, we want it to represent us. So we love nice things. So it's a representation of us, and we don't want nobody coming back. That'll kill your brand if you have people coming back. Oh, this was messed up. It's not right.
Word of mouth is key.
Yes, word of mouth is key.
Yes.
And if one person, or just say we have 50 people looking at us and one person buys, that one person going to say, this is some good stuff. We're not going to worry about, nobody saying that it's bad. That's not going to ever be a knock on transformation, that the quality is bad. Never. That would never, ever be that. As far as marketing, we're doing the best we can right now, but for our product, you're not going to get a better product.
Yeah. You spoke on the material that we're using. We just have pride in what we're doing. Like my business partner Ramon said, when we buy things for ourselves, we just like nice things. So we take that same concept to transformation, So the things that we're selling, whether it be the gym bags, whether it be the performance jackets or the tights, we're looking for some of the best quality that's out there. We don't want to buy anything. Also, we don't want to sell anything to anyone where you wash it one time and it's shrinking or it's fading, it's losing its quality, it's stitching coming out. Again, that's our name that's on there. You may not know our name personally, but you want to know transformation. And if we put things on the shelves out there in the market, and there's a bad rep to it, and guess what? It's going to sit on those shelves, and that's not what we want. We're not in this to sell you things that you just going to wear to cut grass. That's not what this is about. It's a lifestyle, it's a brand, and it's a movement, and we hopefully people give us a chance, order some things, order small, order just some leggings and see what you think about it. And, let us know. We're very open to opinions and comments. We have an email. You can do that on our handle for social media. You can hit us on there. Let us know what you think about it. We definitely take it into consideration, and we appreciate all opinions.
Okay. Now we talked about the clothes. We talked about you two gentlemen as entrepreneurs and how you guys came together. I want to go a little bit into the movement. And the brand, well, we talked about the brand. I want to talk about the movement because it sounds like, you guys, you're doing, exercising. I'm assuming you're doing some coaching too, some coaching and stuff like that, helping out with, can you talk about the movement and where you are and where you want to go with the movement?
Right. Well, the movement, the transformation part, mostly it's about, I guess you could say it's about your weight and changing, your lifestyle and your weight, dropping your weight if you're overweight, or just, getting to look better. I think that it's more mind, body, and soul. So, transformation, if you have a bad mindset, we want you to have a better mindset. And once you lose weight or once you start to, be more active, you have a better mindset. Because you think better about yourself, and I think that ties into other parts of your life. You get disciplined. If you come to the gym every day, and you're working on discipline, so you come to the gym every day, you're seeing the results, and that ties into anything else. If you're not late for anything no more because you come to the gym, you're not late for other aspects of your life, and the movement is, I think that in the future we want to be a brand to be in stores, and if not, because that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at, to be big in the stores, like a Lululemon, or something like that. Adidas or Nike. We want. We dreaming big. We want that. That's what we want.
And also, man, I'll say right quick. Part of the movement too is, on a personal note, we know people who have passed away from health issues, very avoidable things, and from classmates to co-workers to neighbors. So when you see these things and you see these people who you generally have love for, and you find out that they have gout or high blood pressure, diabetes, and those things could have been avoided, and or death, it hits home. We're not getting any younger, so metabolism slowing down. So you just can't assume that we still have time, and we don't. So we have to be very mindful of the things that we're doing, saying, and putting to our body. So that's definitely part of the movement. Also, is the health aspect of it. Because without it, I don't care how much money you have, brother. Without your health, you can't move. No, you really can't.
That's right. That's right. You guys, I'm sitting here listening and taking notes. You guys got there's a couple of comments you said you could put on a T-shirt. I mean, when we broadcast the show, I sent it to you. You could put a couple of those on T-shirts and market it. But I love the fact that you have a product and a brand that it reflects who you are as men. It's so important this time and age that we as African American men, our representation, who we are, has to be stronger, because we have so much other negative stuff going against us already. We have so many other factors that just, you're like, damn, I can't seem to win. But you can win when you change your mindset. And when you have gentlemen like yourself, fellas like you brothers, that has the mindset that you can strive to be better, you can transform. It doesn't matter what your age is, because, I don't know you guys' age. I'm up in their age a little bit too, so I have to work a little harder in the gym, because tomorrow's my promise to us.
43.
So I have to lead by example. You said 43? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I didn't touch that half century mark, but I guess my friend said I look younger. So I try to stay blessed. I try.
That's good. Yeah.
But definitely, what I want to do, guys, before we close out this show, can you guys let our audience know, one, how to reach you, social media, contact information, and after you do that, I have to ask you guys a personal question.
Of course, not a problem. It's very simple to get a hold of us. We're on Facebook and Instagram. A little bit of Twitter. Twitter just kind of it didn't take off for us. But our handle is Transformations_1, and it's Transformations TRR. Transformations_1 on Facebook and Instagram, and email is transformation1@yahoo.com. Very simple. I'm sorry, transformation_1 at yahoo.com. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the
now,
website.
Got to hit the website.
Yes, sir. Transformations1.com.
What I want to do, I want to ask you guys, I'm up in this New York and Jersey region, we call it the metro area. I want to promote you guys as well on our website and stuff that we do, because I'm making some different moves. Our team up here, and along with Simone, we're all about empowerment and positive business. That's what we believe, networking. I want to promote your business, maybe add your information to our website, and then some of the social media buzz that we send out usually, because I believe in the product. I believe in the gentleman and you guys as far as the foundation of what you're doing, because, I'm listening to you and I'm all about that. And I know Simone is all about that from Rebirth Inc. And if you don't mind, is it okay? We can partner as far as, network and show you. We're going to promote your business, brothers.
Yeah, please do. We need it. And if there's any way, I know that a lot of people down there, some people down there, they make, in New York and New Jersey area, they make a lot of leggings and different women's stuff. And if
yes, they do.
If you know anybody, we can make it strip.
I'm a gym rat. I know tons of people. I know tons of people that work out.
Look, we love New York. Yeah, we love New York.
Yes, sir.
We'll come down there. We'll fly down there. You just let us know. And we can fly. We can make a trip down there, and network and get with some people, and we can make it happen.
What other better way to promote a business from your black-owned business? The product that also supports, what it's all about. So that alone, the transformation thing, I think a lot of women, I'm going to say women because the women are top consumers out here, will support that. And I know men, me personally, I would love to wear one of your shirts when I'm working out because, when we do our social media, I want to be able to say, hey, listen, this is transformation gear. Check it out. I know at least a couple of my team guys that would also work out. They're on social media always, showing their workouts. And I can easily go talk to them and listen, this is a great product, good men. And that's what it's all about, brothers. It's about, supporting one another as a community, whether you're New York, whether you're in down south, whether you're Louisiana, California. We have to work together in order to get forward, and I'm definitely behind this product, guys.
That's right.
It costs you nothing to lift your brother up. That costs you nothing.
There you go. It costs nothing. It costs nothing at all. But listen, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to come on the show, talk about you as men, talk about the brand, talk about the product and the movement. You, as far as you're concerned, you got us supporting you guys. We're here with you.
Thank you very much.
We'll definitely we'll touch base behind the scenes. And is there anything you guys want to kind of leave a closing remarks for the audience? Anything you want to leave for them? Kind of a little jewel.
Yeah, you can subscribe to the email, and also every Wednesday on Instagram and Facebook. Every Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, we post a meal, very low calories, very low carb, minimum feeds a family of 4. Takes about 30 minutes to make. And that's every Wednesday. And you subscribe to the website, transformations1.com. And keep
all right, we on it. There you go.
Drop.
Yes, want to thank the brothers from Transformation Brand and Activewear. They are an epitome of what they're trying to represent and what they are representing, the brand reflecting what we need to do in our transformation. And with that being said, I want to have my closing remarks like we always do here on Unconcealed Live. Transformation is a part of our evolution. Transformation is a part of realizing, recognizing what you are, where you need to be, but understanding. Once you understand that your life has to transform, then you can make it happen. Just taking a little segue from the brothers on the show. But again, salute. This is Unconcealed Live, and this is Mr. Nas. And this show is brought to you by, of course, Shadow Worlds Radio, and of course, Rebirth Inc. Salute and peace. And don't forget to check out our new Vision with Action movement, empowerment, just coming to you all. God bless. Peace.